I can assure you, that if I had won presidency, people won't be happy. The elites will not be happy. That's why they ganged up, because they know what will have happened and everything. People were not happy. So it wasn't about people's happiness. I get warned, and I say it every day. I get warned when people tell me. And when I became governor, I used to quarrel with people. People were not happy with me. If you know that, the elites in Anambra, even till today, are not happy with me. And it's not that I know it, because I go to see a president then who tells me, Peter, nobody is happy with you. And I say, Mr. President, I didn't promise people happiness. I promised to fix school. I promised to fix school. I promised to fix health. Because the only thing that would have made them happy is to give them public money, which I'm not ready to give anybody. And that's it.
There is no doubt from what Peter Obi has said that the elite are not happy with him. Yes, it is very, very obvious. You can attest to that. I keep saying this even before now, that the elite are not happy with Peter Obi, and that is why they don't even want him to become the president. If it has been another person from the South Seas that is corrupt, they would have accepted it. But based on his antecedent and his track record, imagine a man that is pure without, any criminal record, any record of spending of public funds, without any record for the past how many years that he has been campaigning. Only the masses that love him and love what he's doing. The elites and the politicians in Southeast does not like P2B because they know what he's going to do. They know he's going to block a whole lot of ways for them for making money and, siphoning and, having access to public funds. P2B is really going to block that part for the politicians. And sincerely speaking, it's not going to be business and luxury as usual when P2B comes to power. We all know this, and that is just the truth. He's not saying it because P2B is a man. Even the security high level of it is just going to end. It's not as if he doesn't know the root cause. It's not as if he doesn't know the people behind it. But I tell you, it will be a blockage for every one of them. And politics is not going to be as fun, as sweet as it used to be. You see, all these men are doing this, they are enjoying it, and because of what they are gaining, even in ADC, and that is why they are finding it difficult. They want to do everything to shut him out, and so that he will not be part of this campaign. But it's becoming a bit kind of difficult for them. That is just the truth. They know his antecedent. Even the politicians, they know that when P2B gets into power, it's really going to work. Yes, you didn't wonder why Kenneth Okonkwo is not talking about P2B anymore. Yes, because he's not a man that is ready to spend public funds. He's not a man that is ready to spend or waste public funds. He's not a man that is ready to start spending lavishly. He doesn't have it to do. He wants to fix this country. P2B has what it takes to live comfortably all the days of his life. But, as a good man and a God sent to this country, he wants to see Nigeria work. He wants to lift people from poverty. He wants to turn Nigeria, where he comes from, to be as good as, other part of the country that he has been to, beyond the way it is. What the problem we have in this country, you can attest to it, is leadership. Leadership has been a major factor of, problem that is setting these nations back and, keep setting these nations back. Leadership is our problem. And we all know that, and we can attest to that. And P2B is not ready to compromise faith. He's not ready to compromise, his ways. He's not ready to compromise what he has in mind for the people. He wants the nations to work. He wants to stop corruption. And I keep saying this, that corruption starts from the head. When the head is okay, when the head is good, it becomes easy to fight corruption. Tinubu cannot categorically fight corruption, whereby the means to which he became president is corrupt. P2B keeps saying it. It's not answering your excellency. whereby the means for you to become excellent is not excellent. That is the major point. So P2B is out to fight for the good and for the betterment of this nation. You want the system to work. You want everything to be fine. You want the price of goods and services to. You want Nigeria to be a producing country. Do you know that even fixing power in this country is very, very simple, and is something that is achievable? Other nations have done it without spending as much as we are pumping into power. But yet, we don't have electricity. I will categorically tell you that some persons are behind this because of what they are making from it. How about insecurity? You wonder how no people are making money from this insecurity. Agencies being paid, organizations, security, the money, that they pump into security, those people are behind this. And because of those funds they are getting, because of those help they are getting, they will not allow the insurgents to go away because it's paying them. Yes, P2B is a no-nonsense man. It might look very simple. It might look very friendly, but it has a principle, and is a man that understands and stands by his principle. If you have decided anything, trust me, P2B is going to abide by it. And that is why the politicians of this day, they don't want him, to come on power. But then, what then shall we do? The elites are against him. The politicians are against him because they want them to give them. Look at what Governor Alex Oti is doing in Abia State. You wonder, a governor where there is no oil in the country, there is no agricultural facility. How is he not getting the fund that he's using to maintain Abia State and pull up the mighty works that he's doing? Bringing steady electricity, the road infrastructure, the school education aspect, everything is intact. He has become a public. Why? It's a good leadership. It's not as if Nigeria cannot achieve that, but the leadership has become the problem. The elite want to siphon, government fund. They want everybody sees it as an opportunity to cut out from the national cake. And that is what P2B is out to fight. And that is why the elites are not happy with him. Well, share your opinion with us respectively in the comment sections. If you think that P2B deserves to be the president, you wonder why Wike has to work against P2B, because he knows P2B standard, and you know that P2B is not ready to compromise or waste, resources on what does not really want it. That was why the betrayal. Anyway, let us know what you think. But meanwhile, have a wonderful